Hello, good morning and welcome. My name is Deirdre and each day I do small daily cognitive behavioural tips to help to change our way of thinking, or may perhaps change our way of doing things, or at least look differently. So this morning's topic is titled The Tiger in the Boardroom. So imagine the scene. You're in work and the director or the boss comes up and says, "Can I have a word?" And that's okay perhaps, but then they say, "Can we just step into my office?" And then the tiger enters. So it may as well have been that there's a tiger sitting there in the office with you. The anxiety begins, the worry, what have I done? What's going to happen? Oh no, this is awful. All of those thoughts go through our heads. We're imagining a perceived threat, and that can take the form of a real person or it can take the form of a tiger. So what if we were to try to see things differently? What if we were to acknowledge that the brain is doing its job? So the brain's job is to protect us from danger, to protect us from threat. So it is a normal reaction to perceived threat. But what if there was a different way to think? What if we could use perhaps anxiety or stress or worry as a superpower to actually change things to a different type of feeling? And this is where visualization comes in. Now, this can sound as if we're going a little bit woo-woo here, but actually the science behind it is very real and very researched. So remembering that the brain can't tell the difference between real or imagined. And that's where getting in touch with our future selves, visualizing the results that we want, can be really helpful. So using the technique and the words vary, we can do a practice of visualization, obviously outside of, and this becomes a practice that we can use, but using that perhaps meditation time or mindful time, or even just a visualization time in a morning can be really helpful. And if we look at the word vary, so we visualize what is the goal, what is it that we want, what is the preferred future that we want, and then what are the emotions, so what kind of feelings do we want? So we're moving from the anxiety into perhaps a feeling of excitement, feeling of happiness, so just checking in with the emotions that we want. The or is the result. So what would I be doing differently? What behaviours would be different if I had achieved my goal and my preferred future? And then the why is the yield. So what would be different? What would I actually see as different? Where am I? Who am I with? What is it? Getting really, really clear on what the yield is of our future imagined visualization. So that is the very technique. Acknowledging, first of all, the tiger in the boardroom is a very real threat, perhaps, but actually, perhaps there is a different way to think. Perhaps it's an exciting announcement, perhaps it's just good news, perhaps it's a reflection on some hard work done. So it's not always what we believe is 100% true 100% of the time. I hope that's helpful. Thank you for listening to me today. If you do like these short videos, please do share. It all helps. Thank you for listening to me today, and bye for now.